Hi there, I'm Veronica, and in today's video we are going to learn how to search for a word in PDF documents the easy way. Of course, you are probably familiar with the hotkey command Control/Command+F, which usually does the job with Microsoft Office files, PDFs, Mac OS pages, online documents, among others. But everyone knows that one, right? So today we're not only going to learn how to find a word in a PDF document, but also some advanced tips and tricks such as how to search for words in all open documents on your PDF application, how to search or browse a folder for words, how to search for words in comments, bookmarks, and even attachments. I'm sure you'll find this tutorial very useful for your daily workflow. And at the end, we'll also give you a bonus tip on how to search for a word in PDFs that are scanned files, where the hotkey Control/Command+F won't work. Hello again, Veronica here. Before we jump into the deep end of the pool, let's explore some of the simple ways how to search for a word in a PDF document using different platforms such as Adobe Acrobat, Chrome web browser, and the native preview app on Mac. First, let's have a look at probably the most common method, one that you might be familiar with working on your school or company computer. Step 1, make sure that you have Adobe Acrobat DC installed on your device. This method works both for the free reader version and the paid upgraded versions. You can get it for free from the Adobe website. Step 2, launch the application and open your PDF by going to the top of the screen, clicking File, then Open, and selecting the document that you want to search from its folder location. Step 3, select the Edit menu and click on Find near the bottom of the drop-down menu. Step 4, you will see a small Find dialog box come up on the screen, where you can type in the word or phrase that you are looking for. The first instant of that word or phrase will automatically be highlighted and displayed on your screen. Step 5, if the word or phrase appears in the PDF multiple times, then you can click Next to go to the next instance of that same word or phrase. And of course, if you click Previous, the search function will take you to the previous instance of the word or phrase. Simple, right? But what if you don't have access to Adobe Reader DC or other similar apps? Well, let's get straight into how to search for words in the Google Chrome web browser. Step 1, right-click on your PDF file, choose Open With from the drop-down menu, and select Google Chrome. Your PDF file will then open in a new tab in your Chrome browser. Step 2, to launch the word finder, on the top right corner of the Chrome tab, click the 3 vertical dots for the extended menu and click Find. You will notice that the shortcut key combination for this operation is, you guessed it, Control+Command+F. Step 3, you'll notice that a search tab has appeared, so go ahead and type in the word or phrase you are looking for. The tab will also tell you the number of times the word or phrase appears in your document, and you can use the arrow keys to navigate between each instance of the word or phrase in your PDF. The next part is for the Mac users, since you can use the Mac's native preview app to search for words. Step 1, Preview is usually the default PDF viewer on Mac, unless you have other installed. So you can open your document by double-clicking it in the Finder. If not, right-click and then select Open With and then click on Preview. Step 2, in the Preview app, click the Edit menu and go to Find. Click Find in the contextual menu. This will bring up a search dialog on the top right. Step 3, enter your search word or phrase in the search field and click the arrow keys to navigate through all instances of that search term. All of these methods are quite simple, but if you ever find that these simple methods don't seem to work for you, don't worry, it probably just means that the PDF document in question may be a scanned file rather than a searchable PDF. So if you have ever found yourself in this situation, you can use PDFelement for Windows or Mac to get around the problem. I'll show you just how easy it is. Before we start, make sure you have the Pro version of PDFelement for Windows or Mac, which you can find on the official Wondershare website. install the application and launch the software. Turn your scanned PDF into searchable text. Follow these steps. Step 1. Drag the scanned PDF file into the software interface to open it, or use the file and select Open from the drop-down menu to fetch it. Step 2. You can see that PDFelement has detected that this is a scanned PDF and is asking you to perform OCR. If it hasn't been recognized, then in the top menu select the Tool option and then click the OCR module in the ribbon toolbar right below it. Step 3. When you see the OCR PDF dialog box, choose the first scan option, which will rescan your file as a searchable PDF. The second option will allow you to find and replace specific text, so click that option if that's your purpose. Step 4. Select other parameters such as page range and the corresponding language. Then click the Apply button to convert the file into a searchable document. Now your text is editable and searchable. Actually, the word search function in PDFelement goes hand in hand with the replace function, which I briefly mentioned before during step 3. So once you have scanned the PDF into an editable version, you can find and replace the current text or replace all instances of a specific word or phrase across the entire document. As far as I know, not many PDF editors can do these tasks in such a simple manner. Let's have a look at how to do it. Step 1. Since our converted document is already open, click on the search icon on the left side panel, which looks like a little magnifying glass. Ooh, so that's what this is. Step 2. When you see the search panel, type your word or phrase in the search field. When you do that, all identified instances will be displayed below, which is very helpful. Step 3. You can now filter the instances that have the same text casing or only complete words that match. Just tick the appropriate checkboxes to do this. Step 4. Finally, type in a replacement word or phrase and choose the Replace or Replace All option to either change the current instance or change all instances of your searched word. As I mentioned earlier, there are even more advanced ways of searching for words and taking further action so that it helps you be more productive at work. Under File Location, you can change the selection for the search. Your options are to search the current document, which is the document that you have opened, all open documents, which you would use if you had multiple documents opened in the software and wanted to search them all at once. And lastly, you can select Browse Folder and click on the 3 dots to specify which folder you want to search. All of the PDF files contained in that folder will be searched for your specific word or phrase. There are even further search parameters you can select, which are case sensitive, meaning that only instances of a word that match the capitalization of the word in your search will be identified. For example, if you type web with the first letter capitalized, the search won't highlight web, which is all spelled with lowercase. Whole words only. Selecting this will cause only occurrences of the complete word to be highlighted. For example, if you search for the word stick, words like sticky won't be found as they contain other letters. Additionally, you can also search for words in the comments, bookmarks, and file attachments. So include comments searches the text of any comments added to the PDF as viewed in the comments panel. Include bookmarks searches the text of any bookmarks as viewed in the bookmarks panel. And include attachments searches files that are attached to the current PDF or other attached PDFs. Now that we've covered the different ways of how to search for a word in a PDF, let's try and answer some frequent questions we get from our users. Question: is there a way to find a word and replace all of them across all pages of a PDF in Adobe Acrobat Pro DC? And the answer is, unfortunately, Acrobat Pro DC doesn't offer that feature. Luckily, both PDFelement for Windows and Mac can do that. In fact, in PDFelement for Mac, you can choose the instances to replace and leave out others, which is a very unique feature. Question: is there a way to find all instances of a word and redact them together? And luckily for you, the new February 2022 update for PDFelement for Mac OS does exactly this. If you need to hide an ID number, a name, or any other text, just search for the word, select all to mark them for reduction, and apply reduction to black out all instances of that searched word. And that's all we have time for today, but I would like to leave you with some food for thought. Searching for words in a PDF element can be as narrow or as broad as you like. But if you're looking for a tremendous boost to your productivity and efficiency, you can optimize the search function to cover a large number of documents all at once. All you need to do is create a PDF catalog containing all the files you want to search, and you can do that with just one click. If you're interested, please let me know in the comments section below, and I might just make a special video for you. Thank you so much for watching, and please do give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more great PDF tips and tricks, and I'll see you in the next one.